Hey everyone, we're on top of Scotts Bluff right now. It's a historic site in western Nebraska. Actually, there's a arrow right here pointing that if you look, there is actually Laramie Peak. You can see it from here. And on the opposite side of the lookout area, you can see Chimney Rock, one of the most iconic Nebraska landmarks there is. It actually says only a few pioneers actually climbed the peak to look out on the aerial view, because the rest of them just kept the wagon trains going. Right over here, there's what's called the Badlands, and right over here is what's called the Badlands. The wagons actually didn't travel that way because they couldn't get through them. Over here is actually the North Platte River, which is really the route they followed most of the time. But because of the Badlands that are down here, they broke off, went around the bluffs, and headed toward the mountains. Which I believe that means that they went around all of these bluffs until the army built a pass where actually the highway that we went through is. We are actually on our way to Chimney Rock now.
So this is really exciting. Neither of us have ever been here.
Nope.
Never in our lives.
It's actually on the back of our Nebraska quarter. And then the other Nebraska quarter is Homestead National Monument, which is actually in our county seat. So
yes, you're right.
Pretty awesome. And this is one of the reasons I live in the eastern part of the state.
So we just got out of the brown sheep tour, and ooh, that's kind of cool. I don't, they like made a teepee. That's awesome. I'm sorry, that was really squirrel. We got some souvenirs. This is all the yarn that is seconds. They can't go out and ship them, so maybe the color was off. So I got this orange, which is beautiful. This one also. It's a purple multicolored yarn.
We actually got some wool yarn that TaMera's gonna be making me some stuff out of.
And then Jewel got this yellow color, and then she wants me to make her a headband out of it. And then Jewel also got this shampooing for wool fabric that she has at home already.
So TaMera thought I should tell you what I thought of the tour. I absolutely loved it. It really showed kind of the science behind how yarn is spun into the hanks and skeins and balls. She actually told us what the difference between a skein, hank, and ball is. There actually is a difference.
We learned about some of the ways they process their yarn. They get it when it's ready to be spun. which is cool. And it doesn't come dyed, they dye it in-house. They do two different dyeing ways. One they hand dye because it's a multicolored, which like acrylics and things, they can do that in a machine because it's acrylic. But in wools, you want a perfect color. They also do, if they're doing one a solid color, they're going to do it in a machine. It was a really interesting tour. If you're ever in the Sandhills, Mitchell, Nebraska, you should totally come to Brown Sheep Company. They sell to just little local owned shops into the US, Canada areas. So if you see this yarn, know that you're getting something special and near and dear to my heart. Talk to you later. You may not have been talking and no one can hear me. Anyway. Oh, little